Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Awkward Question Time. Please welcome your host, Alex Leam.
Hello, and welcome to Awkward Question Time with me, Alex Leam, the show where I take a panel of comedians and subject them to an hour's worth of awkward and stupid questions. But not all of them come from me. The best ones will be coming from you. So submit your questions to the panel, please. More cringe, the better. And answer along with us as we go along. Give us a share, retweet, and subscribe on YouTube. And also, while you're at it, if you can like my Facebook page at Alex Leam Stand Up, follow me on Twitter at Alex Leam, and search Alex Leam on YouTube. And give the official Awkward Question Time Facebook page at Awkward Question Time a like. That'll be greatly appreciated. Much obliged. If you're not watching live, and you're watching the replay, let us know where and what time you're watching. And do join us live Sunday nights at 8:30 p.m. because that's where the party's at, people. Definitely. Are you watching on a proper TV? A lot of people do this. And if you are, then take a picture of you watching on a proper TV and then DM me that picture because I do like to see that. I think I could kind of, you know, modern tech and all of that. So if you get your cameras ready, I'll do something. I'll do something for the pose. 1 second. Yeah. Just get your cameras ready. It won't keep you long. Okay. Get your cameras to the screen. 3, 2, 1. There we go. I'll explain that in a second. If you enjoyed the show and want to support us, then please do. Because, well, not many of you do. We can't plan a retirement off of the donations that we've received since we started the show. But if you feel like giving £1,000, then donate via paypal.me/Alex Leam and ko-fi.com/Alex Leam as well. If you could do a Ko-fi donation, because I've had that account now for 30 weeks and bugger all's happened. Just to see if it actually works. It might be a malfunction. I know PayPal works though. So if you give that QR code right there, if you give that a scan, it'll automatically donate £2 to us. And if you want to submit a question anonymously, then you can do via the show's Nokia 3310. Yeah. Check that out. On silent, because I know a lot of people like to text during the introduction. It puts me off. But the microphone picks up that, just really take you back. Then the number is 07508 796619. So there we go. So with that, let's bring on tonight's panel. So please welcome in no particular order, Darren Archer, Emma Cross, and KD Hinkin and Ishi Khan. Hello, everybody.
Howdy.
Ooh.
Excellent. So I wrote hi, Tony, on my big Post-it note because Tony Slattery is watching tonight. So everyone wave and say hi to Tony. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Hi. Hello, Tony. We know I've got a funny feeling that you're watching this against your will and you'd much rather be watching Line of Duty, but Alan and Erica's not letting you. But stick with us. You know what this show's about, Tony. You know what this show's about. So quite a few people in the comments already. George Coppin. Hi, guys. Have a great show. Hello, George. Roger Poulter. There we go. Roger is watching on a big TV with HDR, high donut range. Thank you. Oh, thank you. In the pre-show chat, we were discussing my slight donut addiction that has happened these last few weeks, and it got messy. KD was trying to stage an intervention.
I had to stop myself from saying every hole's a goal when you were talking about donuts.
It's been a long lockdown. A lot of comedians are very frustrated, as we'll come on to in a minute with some of the pre-submitted questions. That means very, very obvious. Daniel Lythe, talking of which, says hello and also says hi to Tony. Does KD know who Tony Slattery is? That's a good question. Do you know who Tony Slattery is?
You know, of course I know who Tony Slattery is, but I'm going to let you tell anyone who doesn't know just in case.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that because it gives me a chance to use this jingle that I've not used yet.
You have to answer again. That was a total cop-out.
Yeah, no. Just no then.
In a nutshell, Tony Slattery is a very, very funny improviser and actor, and was big in the 90s. So, there we go.
Cool.
I think that's the legally covered. Legally covered. Yeah, a lot of people's now saying hi to Tony, completely ignoring us. So Helen Edwards, hi Tony. Roger Poulter, hi Tony. So Tony's getting a lot of love without even having to be on the show. So that's a talent, right there.
How can we compete?
However you can make it work, whatever.
Absolutely. How can we compete? Well, put it this way, Emma. In about half an hour's time, half of our viewers piss off to watch Line of Duty. So we're going to have less sort of interaction at that point anyway, as has been the case the last few weeks. We'll come on to our first question, which is, it's something that has occurred to me this week, that a lot of us have done these panel shows during lockdown. And I think it's something that we're going to need to know as we come out of lockdown and we meet each other in real life, so we're not too shocked. How tall are you? Because this week I appeared on KD's show, which was taken over by Alex Plant. But the third time I've been on a show with Alex Plant. First time I met him in real life this week, he's about 7 foot tall. And I was really amazed. I was like, oh my God, it's your face, but it's right up there. So I think in readiness for June 21st, how tall are we? I'll go first. I'm 5'10", so I'm sort of an average height. Big D, how big are you, Big D?
Well, I spend a lot of my life on my knees, but when I do stand up, I'm about 6'4".
Now that raises a separate question.
Yeah, go on. We've all got family issues, Alex. We've all got family issues.
I've got a feeling the answer will be an anticlimax. Why?
Oh no, he finished.
Right. Hey there.
You weren't the only one glazing donuts. Oh, I'm done. There we are.
It sounds like a more sort of...
I'm here to fill in for a few moments, as Alex needs to regroup. He was totally not prepared for what just happened.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that.
There you go.
Okay. Okay.
Compose.
Hang on, I should write these down. Big D, how tall did you say you were again?
6'4".
6'4". Ishi, you're next.
On a chair, I'm 4'11" or 4'10" 10 inches and 3/4 according to RAF records. There we go.
Again, that raises another question. RAF records. How? Why?
I went for
Did you used to fly for them?
courses. I went for and I got in, and they put me through the medical, and it came out at 4'10" and 3/4, and I argued a bit about that and said, but I'm sure it's 4'11". And then when I got caught speeding one time, I told the people, well, the officers, they asked my height. So I told them, according to RAF records. So they just thought I was ex-forces and let me go.
Nice.
It's okay to speed and break the law as long as you're part of the army. Fine then.
And quite short.
It was so weird. Yeah. So I'm actually 5 foot -1. And that's, 5 foot minus
5 foot -1. Emma, we'll come to you next.
In reality, I'm 5'7", but for BMI purposes at my doctor's surgery, I'm 8'9".
Okay.
And that's like saying in real life, I'm 6'4", but on Plenty of Fish, I'm 7 foot.
Yeah, that's in my mind where Emma was going with that. Yeah. Okay. And finally, KD.
Well, in all honesty, I haven't got a clue. I think it's somewhere like 5, 7.
I tell you what.
I don't know, but go on. Sorry.
Tell you what we could do. That Coke bottle that's behind you is sort of a standard unit of measurement. How tall are you measured in that Coke bottle? How many Coke bottles tall are you?
Oh, there's only one way to figure out.
Okay, right. So
1, 2. I'm half lying down doing it. I can do it on this. 3.
Okay.
4. I got a big ass head though.
4.5.
4.5.
So
Are
you're
Are they litre bottles?
They are 1.5 litres.
So you're 4.5, 1.5 litre bottles of Coke.
See, my plan though, when it comes to like actually getting back in person with people, rather than figuring out their height, I'm just going to walk around all the time with an empty frame, like a photo frame kind of thing, because I'm only used to seeing people like this now.
Did you just knock the Coke bottle off?
No, the water bottle. I don't know why I put it there.
Well, this is, as you can imagine, got the this has got the it's got people talking in the conversation on the chat, and also I don't know if you could see that 4 messages received. So this will be interesting. So Roger now saying hi, Ishi and Big D. What about Emma and KD?
Hey, Roger.
So I don't want to say hello anyway.
Callum Ellis Jarvis Jones. Does KD know what the 90s were?
A time very long ago when many things happened and many things apparently did not.
Very well put.
Yeah, fair enough. You can't argue with that.
It makes as much sense as the question.
Were you a politician at any point?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay. He was.
What, you fear might incriminate you in later life?
George Coppin is glad he's not on, and you've asked this. Still, though, tell us, George. Tell us your height. Helen Edwards is 5'2" and a bit. Again, that's a military measurement. Big D is an actor who plays dwarf.
Yeah,
but he spelt it.
My secret is out. The secret is out. I'm 2 dwarfs in a raincoat. Oh, it's lucky come out.
To which George has replied, Big D, stop stealing my work. I need it, please.
Yeah.
George has since clarified his height as 3'10". So you're a clear.
That's not bad.
Yeah, you're a clear 1 inch taller than George, Eshi. So yeah,
I'm positively Viking next to George. Yeah.
Helen wants to know how tall are you all in donuts with the icing on? Not a standard unit.
Yeah, because Coke bottles are. Because Coke bottles are standard units. We're not at that level, Alex.
We totally are. Absolutely, we are.
Okay, yeah, actually, a fair point. We are at that level, yeah.
Let's check the text messages. One from Erica, who's in the front room with Slattery, saying, even Tony had one of these phones. So there we go. One from Alan Lear. Okay. So picture the scene. He's giving a little bit of background about what is currently happening in Tony Slattery's house. Tony Slattery is currently rescuing a dormouse from his cat. So we are shouting the jokes at him from the front room.
Oh no!
So I know for a fact he's got a black and white cat called Molly, who's quite a prolific hunter. Text from Roger, who's texting as well. I like the multimedia, Roger. Ask the guests if they were given a choice of 2 pills in the autumn, would they take the red or the blue pill? Now, Roger's quite bitter this week about being banned from Facebook for using a similar joke. So he's trying to. So don't answer that because he's going to try and get me banned.
I have no idea what that is, but I so want to know now.
Don't poke that bear. No, don't get him started on that one.
I really want to know, though.
Just get him to DM you directly. Alan has
Roger.
To hear him talk this week, you'd think he was 50 Cent.
I'm just trying to figure out the exchange rate over here.
Alan
27p.
Alan has texted back again to clarify. We will shout out the jokes when they start. Thanks, Alan. I'm getting a full use of all of my jingles tonight.
Ooh, it's a deep burn.
For Brennan.
Okay. Daniel Lythe has put that bottle is 31.2 centimeters.
Oh, wow.
So, Daniel, if you could then figure out how tall KD is, he says 4.5 bottles. If you can work that out for us, then that'll be awesome. On to my next question. Viewers, keep your questions coming in because we will ask the best ones of the panel. The worst ones will be left in the comments because some of you are just weird. This is a first. This is a question that's pre-submitted by a member of the panel that's on tonight. Pre-submitted by Ishi. What was a memorable time you cheated? So interpret that however you will. A memorable time you cheated. Now then, KD looks like he's chewing a wasp, so we'll come to him first. A memorable time that you cheated.
I'm trying to think of a memorable time I cheated. Well, I'm going to rephrase that. I'm trying to think of a memorable time I cheated that I'm going to say right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's a legal implication to this. Don't say anything that will get you collared or get us cancelled, because it doesn't matter what size.
I was thinking about relationships. That's a better way to go, actually. Come back to me.
Okay.
Yeah. You just saved me there. Thank you.
Roger is messaging me now.
Sorry.
I've been banned from Facebook for 24 hours for posting the above joke.
Don't show it. Don't show it.
Well done, Roger. Keep fighting the fight.
Darren, I dare you to message him saying, have you heard of the band TerraVision?
Yeah.
Go on, I dare you. Right, so Darren, have you got a story of a time when you cheated? Interpret that however you will.
Yeah, years ago, I was going out with a very intelligent girl, and I know what you're thinking. She was intelligent. Why was she going out with me? But it was good. It was a bit of fun. She was always watching like the quiz channels, and it was things like like 15 to 1, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm terrible at these type of games, but because she was working in the day and I had the day off, I watched it on the one in the afternoon, memorized most of the questions, and then later on in the evening, when it came on at 7, she sat down very smartly, started answering a few, but I got in there quick. I started answering left and right. All of a sudden, she thought I was a genius, absolute genius. Yeah, she left me shortly after.
I
hated it. There's nothing worse when you're playing a game with your girlfriend and she is kicking your ass. It's terrible.
My ex-wife brought back memories of the fact that she used to religiously watch University Challenge. So she went to Edinburgh Uni, which is the uni that you get to if you're not rich enough for Oxford or Cambridge. So she'd always had this chip on her shoulder about not getting into Oxford and Cambridge. So she would really answer every question vehemently and had about a 25% success rate. and she loathed the fact that I got more right and I went to a red brick uni. So, the only reason why I got more right is because I religiously watched The Chase, so my general knowledge got a lot better. Nothing to do with my university education. Fucking media studies. Right, so
it served you well.
Clearly it did. Yeah, media studies served me really well for that pissing call centre I ended up working in.
Me and you have the same life, Alex. Apparently, we literally have the same life. Apparently,
my degree was also media related.
And did you end up in a call centre like myself and KD?
No, I ended up working at the job centre for a while. I think that trumps.
Well, at least they got someone a job.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was about to say, they get the George Cross for getting a job at the job centre. So
it was rough times, and unfortunate. I mean, I've not worked there for a number of years now, but I've still yet to regain that 10% of my soul that I had to give them. I hope that if I do enough good in the world, I might just get it back, but it's not looking good.
That's on a par with call centre work. Which call centre did you work in, Kaylee?
Many. I did not stay there very long because I left on my own volition. Of course, I wasn't told to go many times over and over.
Did you ever have the outbound dialer?
Oh yeah. The thing where it's just you're a robot basically. You finish a call literally like 10 seconds later. Apparently you have to do everything while on the call as well because you can talk and type at the same time. That's something everyone's brain can do, but you can do it obviously. And then you have to jump straight onto another. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it with a passion, Alex.
And that great time of you then pressing mute just to take either a sip of coffee or just some food, just for sustenance.
My work think that I used to go to the toilet like literally every 10 minutes.
Big D has an update.
TerraVision are a rock group that had 13 top 40 hits in the 90s. The following picture is of me on tour with the lead singer. There he is.
Yes. So Roger Poulter is friends with the lead singer of TerraVision, Tony Wright. So that's two famous Tonys we're referencing this evening.
Has this become the Tony and Roger show?
We shall see. Well, actually, that his famous friend called Tony has been on his show. So yeah. Anyway, the outbound dialer was a killer because it's just constantly dialing and you don't know who you talk to till they pick the phone up. And you don't, and there's like a data entry sort of team that enter the details. So then when they pick up, then their details appear.
You get like a name usually. That's about it. Like
worst
what
day.
You selling then?
Oh God, I went through several times. This was insurance, and this was horrendous.
All right, Alex, let's do a bit of role play then. You ring me and try and sell me something. I want to hear the old speech that you used to do. Do you remember?
Okay, all right then. Okay, let's do this. Okay. All right, and so you pick up and sound adequately pissed off about the fact that.
So the phone hasn't rang yet. It's ringing. Sorry, it was on
ring. Ring.
Who the bloody hell is this? Hello. Yes. Who? What?
Hi, is that Darren?
Why is your voice so high?
Because I'm
is that the helium factory.
Because I'm sounding chirpy and open, and
but it's like 9 o'clock at night. Who the hell is chirpy at this time of night?
Me, I'm jacked up on coffee and donuts. Just giving you a call because we've got your details.
Donuts?
Yeah, just give you a call because we've got your details in relation to the income protection insurance. Have you had a chance to read through the email we sent?
I get sent many emails about fat loss every day, so it's probably got lost in there somewhere. No, I don't know what are you on about.
Well, not fat loss. That was you, not me. I was talking about income protection insurance.
Why do I need that?
Well,
did you just shush a client? I want to speak to your supervisor. Send me over. I want to speak to your supervisor.
Okay.
Ishi,
if you
over.
hang on, so if you don't mind holding for a few seconds, here's some hold music, and then I'll put you through to my supervisor. Just 1 second. Okay, you free to Ishi now?
Who's this?
Yes, I'm the manager here. Can I help you?
What is your name?
My name is Delilah. How can I help you?
Well, Delilah. The person I've just been speaking to was very rude to me on the phone. He shushed me. And I think I deserve an apology.
Oh, are you sure it was a shush and not just the lines that were a bit bad? It's raining out there. It could be the lines.
How do you know where I am?
We know
where it's raining. Where's your call centre?
In the middle of nowhere.
I'm really not convinced. I really am not convinced.
Our advisors are trained really well, so I cannot imagine that he would have shushed you. But in the occasion that he has, please do accept our apology. I will put you back to our advisor now, so he can sell you the insurance.
Hold on a second. I got another call. All right, Roger, how you doing? No, I'm just on hold with these. Unbelievable. I don't know. They're trying to sell me something. Well, the one girl's Indian, the other guy, I don't know where he's from. Honest to God. Yeah, I'm probably just going to put the phone down on them. All right, cheers, Rog. Yeah, I know about TerraVision. You don't have to keep going on about it, mate. Bye. See you, mate. Bye. Sorry about that. Thank you very much. Alex,
well,
that was brilliant.
Back
brilliant.
Many memories. many memories. That was almost as excruciating as the time data entry cocked up, and I didn't realise until the end of the conversation that the man that I was speaking to was called Gary and not Gay.
Oh.
They missed the fucking R out of his name. I was calling him Gay throughout the whole thing because I thought that was short for Gabriel.
Oh dear.
Wow. Actually, my name's Gary.
I hope he waited till the end of the phone call.
He did, right until the end.
That's
20
so much
minutes
better.
I was on that pissing call, and he let me dig the biggest hole for myself. Pun not intended. She was Northern Irish, and I just had in my mind, because the Gay Byrne show. I know that's the Republic of Ireland show, and I just thought that it was a typical Irish name. He just went, no, actually, my name's Gary.
It'd been great if you're just like, just so I know, just so we're clear, can I call you Gay? Very strange thing to say. Normally, it's a nice thing to say. Sounds very strange there.
And he corrected me just as he got his card out as well. I was about to be a sale, but then he changed his mind because he was laughing too much.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay. Alan, what were we talking about? Cheating. Cheating. How the hell did we get to this? Is Big D auditioning for Improv Provocateur? Well, it's a strong contender now, Rog. Got to say. Daniel Lyth has, as the Americans say, done the math. 4.5 of them bottles is 5'2". Someone's maths is off tonight. It might be mine. More accurate than I would have been. Helen Edwards, I still have a chip on my shoulder about auditioning for University Challenge and not getting on. Have a chat with my ex-wife. I think you two will get on just famously. Jordan Stokes, strangest place you've had sex. We'll come back to that in a second once we've finished with the cheating. Last time you cheated, Erica Lear, my wedding night. I think that's related to the question. I don't know. Could be. Is it sad?
Confession.
Is it sad that the first thing that sprang to my mind was Simpsons Hit and Run? I took the completed date, my friend's memory card, and put it on mine with permission. That's very niche, and you probably led quite a blameless life, George. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. Before we move on, has anyone actually got a story about cheating, not just
I've
Darren.
got a slight thing that I did actually that I thought of.
Okay.
I used to go when I was in like sixth form. I'm not going to say what cinema, but I realised that if you go to the cinema, and there's one particular one in Solihull, not in Solihull because there's only one cinema there, somewhere, then you could buy a ticket. On Orange Wednesdays, when they were a thing, you could buy a ticket, and if you did it smartly, you could get 4 people in for free, basically, with the one ticket. It was amazing. And I would never do that, but I did it many a times, and it worked so well every time. But I never did it.
Okay, I've just had 3 text messages from Alan Lear, who's put strangest place I've had sex in Jordan Stokes' mum. We're going with the your mum bombs quite early tonight. This is good. Let's see what else he's put. Erica has just announced she's pregnant. Follow-up message update. It was a lie. It's getting savage in the Slattery house tonight. I like the sound of this. Yeah. Keep that coming. Although ration it a bit because I forgot I've got to keep deleting text messages because the memory on this is 0. So, yeah. So I've got to be selective. Any more with the cheating stories before we move on?
I could, yeah.
Yes.
Emma, do you have one? Oh, okay. I'll go. Yeah. Go, Emma. Emma, you go.
I'm mostly a pretty good girl these days.
These days,
all of my
interesting already.
My cheating stories are not to do with academia or breaking the law. It is relationship related, and I'm not proud. But at university, I accidentally ended up in a relationship with a really sweet guy from Northern Ireland. And I mostly went out with him because I was trying to collect the accents. And I'd already got a Scottish accent and a Welsh accent under my belt. So
the
Northern Irish was... No. But I'm going to withhold his name for the time being.
Okay, probably was.
Because I just, we're not in touch. He was really sweet, but I found out not long after he'd sort of drunkenly agreed to go out with me that he was a virgin and very, very inexperienced, to the point where when we kissed, I thought I was going to lose teeth.
Let's say something else then. Like,
and so he bless him, he was a really sweet guy, but I wasn't really feeling it, and I went out without him one night and got absolutely shit-faced and woke up next to a friend of mine
from Zimbabwe.
Great
accent.
From the same university, and it was obvious that at some point, of which I have no recollection whatsoever, the deed was done, and no, not good.
But, were they at least a different accent as well, though?
Middlesbrough accent, this guy.
Classy.
I had a real going for bronze feel about my A-levels, so I ended up going to the University of Teesside. Yeah. Cheated on lovely Irish virgin guy with seedy Middlesbrough bloke. I'm very proud. No, I'm not. I'm disgusted with myself even to this day.
It sounds like you needed at least some recompense for having your teeth nearly pushed out. So,
well, I didn't think that you could kiss in such a weirdly aggressive force. It was so strange.
Sure that wasn't a headbutt.
Well, it was Middlesbrough, so it could have been. And obviously, to survive my 3 years at university, I was drunk throughout because it was Middlesbrough.
Of course.
You should try Derby. My God.
Do you know what? Derby was also on the list of going for bronze universities that I was looking at, but it was too shit.
It's nearly 20 years ago for me. I'm still drunk now.
On gin and tonic donuts.
On gin and tonic donuts, yeah. Final final cheating confession has to come from me. The last time I cheated was this Wednesday night just gone on KD Comedians Quiz Off.
You still? Oh, well, you did win, didn't you? You dick.
I did win, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. We caught you cheating. I forgot about that.
Yeah. You know, every time Alex was saying cover your hands because he was putting the answer up on screen. Put your hands over your eyes, right? I was peeping. I'll be honest now.
Oh my God! How old are you? Like 4?
I've lost some respect for you today, Alex. Explains a lot, to be honest. It explains a lot, but I've lost some respect for you.
Yeah, that was the last time that I cheated on a panel show where really it didn't matter where I ended up, but somehow some weird kind of competitive shit got out. Why, I don't know. And I just thought, I can see through my hands. I can see the screen. They can't see that I can see the screen.
In all honesty, from a personal point of view, any quiz off where Alex Plant or Callum Ellis Jarvis Jones doesn't win, I'm happy. Even when I'm there and I'm being cheated against, I don't mind. They didn't win. They weren't in this one, but they didn't win.
Roger, Alex cheated on my show. How?
Oh my goodness!
How did I cheat on my show?
Ooh, it's all kicking off.
All of a sudden, I'm like that major off of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
You've outed yourself now.
Yeah, there'll be a court case. Stuart Dunlop, any accent you wouldn't want to collect, Emma? That is a good question. Any accent that's a complete turn
on? I would have said, apologies, I would have said Brummie, but I did collect that in my youth as well. Oh God, this is sounding. I hope my mum isn't watching.
What, you collected your mum's one?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
I mean, insofar as, I've shagged people local to where I used to live with my parents, and they had the same accent.
With your parents?
Sorry?
You shagged them with your parents?
No, same accent as my parents. This is not going how I planned.
I just thought Dad was holding the camera while Mum was assisting, but...
Emma, I've got to say, I've thought that for 33 weeks now. This has never gone as I've planned. Ever. Roger has clarified, you looked up the Faking It story on Google. Yes, I did actually Google one of the things that happened on KD's quiz off as well, just to double check.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
Oh, that's right. I cheated twice.
No.
Oh, man.
I didn't know about that.
Did you cheat twice because you thought that if you did it the second time, it'll cancel the first one out and then
I'm just a sneaky bastard. George Coppin is cheated on my show as well. What? How?
Oh my God, Alex! It's all coming out.
This is a confessional now. I like this.
Can we have a phone number up, please? If you've been affected by anything Alex has done, can you phone this number, please? You bastard.
There we go. If you've been affected, then please
you don't call, we won't catch him, okay?
07508. The panel
it's
show
like a shit version of Crime Watch.
Panel show police have released this e-fit.
We've got to stop him before he cheats again.
Yeah, how did I cheat on? There we go.
Go on.
You sent the text before you should have. No, that wasn't cheating. That was you not giving clear instructions.
When you have to explain why you weren't cheating, normally it means you were cheating.
So where were you when Alex's career was killed? Yeah, this is how I get cancelled. This? If I'd have known, I'd have been an edgelord. I'd have gone for it. You know, we'd have had a poetry round. Is that the textbook? Shut up. Is this Emma's bucket list? We're going to leave that alone now. We're going to leave that one
alone. Woman now.
We will get on to the next question whilst people plot my doom. 3 messages received. Oh shite! I don't even want to watch. I don't even want to read them now. It's all coming out. I will never be invited on another panel show again.
My cheating story seems quite mild compared to everyone now. Yeah.
I'll be honest. Every panel show I've been invited on during lockdown, I've tried to win it through shady means. I do enjoy a Sunday night roast. Yeah, thanks, Roger. Thanks.
Oh, no, he's looking for a rim shot, isn't he?
He is.
We all are.
Rim shot. Denied.
Not going to happen.
So many innuendos I'm trying to ignore. I'm trying to be good.
That's the name. It refers to this sound effect. That's what that sound effect is officially called. If you didn't know.
As a drummer, I didn't know that. Not a clue.
No, that's called a rim shot. Seriously. That innocent sounding sound effect sounds like a category on Pornhub. Right. Anyway, whilst we're on a slightly naughty vibe, naughty theme, we're going to get to our next set of questions. Now, there's 3 pre-submitted questions, and all of these questions got pre-submitted to me more or less within an hour of each other. Okay.
Cool.
See if you can spot a theme. Pre-submitted by Ishi. What was your last naughty dream? Pre-submitted by George Coppin. When was the last time you were aroused? Pre-submitted by Daniel Lythe. If your genitals had a theme song, what would it be and why?
It's almost as if people have been stuck in their house for like a year and they're really horny now. It's almost like that.
Yes.
I then, without asking Daniel, he then told me what his would be. Mine is Yub, the Ewok song from Return of the Jedi. So out of those 3 horny comedian questions, which one would we all like to answer? What song would your genitals have the last time you were aroused? Or what was your last naughty dream? What should we go with?
Genital song.
Genital song. Okay. So Daniel, if your genitals had a theme song, what would it be and why? Katie.
Oh, I'll be there for you, the Friends theme song.
That's ruined it for so many people now.
That song lasts for like 3 minutes. Are you sure?
It's got the clap and everything. It works perfectly.
It's got the clap. That's what you want your dick to have, isn't it?
No,
I'll be
it
there
works.
for you. Peace.
Brilliant.
I've left my water in the other room and I really need it right now. I'll be there for you because you're there for me too.
That's some creepy shit.
That is creepy.
And the fountain even works too. I took it too far. I apologise. Take it back.
You did.
We're back.
Redact. Yeah. Actually, no, don't redact. It takes the heat off me with my big cheating scandal. Still got to kick off on the comedians forums tomorrow. Don't put this bastard on your show. Big D, what would your song?
Oh God, no!
Go on, yes. He's embarrassed. Let's push it further.
I want to see how realistic. What is that theme from that Channel 4 program? Countdown. You know, when the timer's going. You know, that's usually it. I'm sorry.
I did actually used to have that on standby here until I got a copyright strike. So
yeah.
So you can't use the countdown theme as Katie's did used to do that as well. So if we're going for it, then the My Genitals theme, I'd like to go for the theme tune to Whose Line Is It Anyway? If we're talking Channel 4 shows. It's bouncy and over and done within a minute. Who'd like to go next? Yeah, okay, Issue.
Okay, so mine would be Katy Perry's Fireworks, because it would be, do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind wanting to start again?
All right, I'm going to stop it here. Ishi, it just sounds like you have a massive vagina and that condom's just flying in the wind. Doesn't sound good.
I mean, it depends what you're into, I guess, really, but...
Oh.
You know, it's like when she goes, you just got to ignite the light to let it shine.
It sounds like a yeast infection waiting to happen. This girl is on fire.
A light.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm not.
Alan Lear has answered my text message. He's put, my anthem would be The Only Way Is Up by Yaz and the Latex Population. Very nice.
Oh,
Very
I like
nice.
that.
Yes.
Rubber up for love. Good one.
Always go equipped. Okay. Alan has also gone in to say, I think we've unravelled what caused the divorce, Cheaty McLean boy. Right.
Oh!
All right.
Oh!
We're using this again.
Ooh, it's a deep burn.
Don't know how to reply to that one.
Well, no. What am I even trying to do? Hang on, there we go. Tony says, "Is Katie alone in a bar?"
Me or?
Oh, do you mean Emma, Tony? This is by text message. Yeah. So some clarification needed. Quite a few comments. That's good. Yeah.
Oh no.
Stuart Daniel Lyons sounds like he's holding on for inspiration for his songwriting. Rogers said mine would be Song for Whoever by the Beautiful South. I think Roger's saying he's not picky. KD, I wouldn't recommend the Friends theme song as it included the lyric, "It's like you're always stuck in second gear."
Yeah. Well done.
Very nice.
Better than my usual gears or whatever.
Surely it has to be "We Go Together" or "You Have a Friend in Me." Oh, bravo, George. Bravo.
Well done, George.
Bravo. It took 34 episodes, but we've broken Alex. Yes, this is the most gammon-faced and unable to speak that I've been throughout every episode I've done. In fact, and I've almost used all of my jingles.
I can't. Words. Good.
That one also applies tonight.
Like my life.
Daniel Life, not going to lie, I'm writing these down. You get your kids. Erica Lear from Tony, when will I see you again? Tony, it will be soon. As soon as I'm out of the clutches of the mental health team, I'll be back. That's not a joke. It's true. So I get discharged this week, thankfully. Nice. Yeah, because I'm normal.
None of us are normal.
No,
it does not exist.
We're comedians. We're not normal. Is it okay for someone to congratulate you on a pregnancy? Like, well done, you had sex. I'd just be. Yeah, you don't have to congratulate the pregnancy. I think at the moment I would welcome the well done, you had sex. It's been a long lockdown.
I'm not going to lie. I've always found that very strange. When I had my two children, it's the only time you would be like congratulated of everyone, your family, like the oldest people in your family. Well done for having sex without a condom. Thank you, Nan.
Nice. Well, we'll go
and
to
it was the soundtrack of the Friends.
We got there in the end.
We'll do two more before we finish because as time goes on, we do ask less and less questions because it gets as random as fuck. But that's why we like it. We'll go for Ishi's other submitted question, which was, what was your last naughty dream? What was your last naughty dream? Has everyone had that one where they've had a dream about a co-worker and it's quite vivid, even though you don't actually fancy them?
Oh, yes.
Mm. And then you can't look them in the face the next day because it was so real.
Mm-hmm.
Are we all now remembering those dreams and we've gone a
pretty
bit
much,
quiet?
Yeah. It's all going through my head right now.
Mm.
Oh, really? Oh, gosh. I haven't done that.
Does it sound worse that all my naughty dreams I remember having don't really pay attention to the face very much? That to me sounds worse.
I'd be more impressed that all your naughty dreams actually have you in them.
I don't even look at the. I mean, it might not be me either. I don't look at either face. I don't know. I might be watching porn in my dream.
That would be the dullest dream ever. Watching porn in your dream.
Depends what video you're clicking on. It very much depends on what video.
Or maybe it's aspirational. Like, finally, I can afford OnlyFans.
Yeah. Has anyone ever had like a dream of your ex's brother or ex's best friend?
That sounds very specific.
It does.
That does. There's a story there.
Is that just me then? I thought, like everyone said about the co-worker, I thought that would be a normal thing as well. No. Okay. Just me then.
I think I have done that.
I've never been sexually attracted to anyone else in the family of a partner that I've been with, because any long-term relationship that I've had, they've either been no siblings, or I've not got to the stage of meet the parents or the family. So I've never really known. So
I had a really good time with in a naughty dream with an ex, and then shocked myself when in the same dream I then dreamt of his brother. It's like, what? What's going on? I wouldn't have said I fancied him, but obviously my dream thought, yes, I did. And that happened before as well, actually. Yeah, another ex, but his best friend. Ooh, I thought that was a normal thing, no?
No.
I don't think it even means that with dreams. I think dreams are just a proper mishmash of anything. Like, stuff I remember from my dreams do not make much sense at all. I can fly in my dreams. That's how I know I'm dreaming. I can fly.
Oh, I love flying in dreams. That's so cool.
I had a dream where it was an ex-partner of mine. We had sex when we were in the car during the car wash, right? And in the dream, it was hot, it was passionate. It was like a Ford Astra. No, it was a Vauxhall Astra, really rocking and shaking. But then, like every dream, ends badly. Because then I realised, my granddad was washing the car.
Oh!
Just very awkward. Hello.
Alan Lear, I'd love to read out the text message that you just sent, clarifying who Tony was talking about, but I really don't think I could. But thank you anyway. That's made that a lot clearer. So before we finish tonight, we're going to end tonight on a game. So I came across an article this week on Board Panda, and I'm sure we've all seen this. It's a game where oversimplified film plots.
Oh,
yeah. So I'm going to give each of you a vague plot of a well-known film, and it's your job to guess what the film is. Okay.
Oh.
Has everyone got that?
Okay.
All right. So we are going to start with Darren. Okay. So Big D. So your vague film plot is: grumpy emo can't decide if she wants to shag a corpse or a dog over many films. What's the film?
Grumpy emo can't decide if she wants to shag a corpse or a dog over many films. Oh, I got it. Twilight.
Exactly right.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Well done, Darren. That's exactly right. That was vaguely describing the plot of Twilight. Emma, we'll come to you next. It takes them 9 hours to return jewelry.
Oh, it's the Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Yes, exactly what it is.
yes.
Straight out there. Brilliant. Lord of the Rings.
I hate
So
those
long.
films. I hate them.
9 hours,
Yeah.
I won't get back.
Yeah. People walking.
If you're ending on a game, don't let Alex play. All right.
We can all cheat, Roger, because it's
I've got IMDb loaded already.
Okay. Well, you're next then, Katie. You're next. Are you ready?
Good. Maybe.
Boy spends 7 years being third wheel.
Harry Potter.
That's exactly what it is. Yes, that's lightning fast. I'm impressed with that. Harry Potter, 7 years, cock blocking. There he is.
I genuinely thought it was Chandler from Friends.
You got the clap in your head, man.
Ishi, your turn. Your turn.
Oh no.
Backwards talking frog convinces son to kill dad.
Oh my god. Ooh, do you know what? I'm rubbish at this. I have no idea. The only frog that I know that talks has got to be Kermit. But Kermit would go and
you're in the right ballpark. I think they were both designed by the same puppeteers.
Oh, Jim Henson. So, it's Christmas Carols, Nightmare and Christmas. No. Oh gosh, I'm gonna
Get this answer right. You will.
Star Wars.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Frog.
Episode 5. Backwards talking frog convinces son to kill dad. So that
was the hardest one.
That was the hardest one. We'll have a bonus one, and anyone can shout out for this. For some reason, that's made somebody put a sad face emoji with like a crying tear. Why? I don't know.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon. Why? He was just coming back to the light side. Right.
But you weren't, you cheating bastard.
No.
Let the hate flow through you. Right. Anyone's guess? Drug-addicted girl takes advantage of mentally challenged boy for 3 decades.
Sounds like my mum.
No. Although I would go and see a film called Your Mum. I'm surprised that's not been done yet. Shane Meadows directing.
You'll be there for the grand opening.
That was
one.
That.
Oh, we're going for it. Don't you dare.
I can't figure this out at all.
Do we give in?
I think
we get a tiny clue.
Okay. You never know what you're going to get.
Chlamydia.
Forrest Gump.
Exactly right. That's Forrest Gump.
Oh. I've never seen that.
Well done.
Excellent. So I think Emma definitely takes it with the
Emma.
the vague. Forrest
It was
Gump.
the clue that did it.
Colin just got that. Callum Ellis Jones right then. Stuart Dunlop. He was appreciating that as well.
Thank you.
Daniel Lythe. Last night, after being on fun night, I had a naughty dream. I was in bed with the missus doing things, and Ben Holmes popped out from under the covers, and he had a son who was with him called Fenwick. My missus was mortified and refused to finish me off. Well,
wow.
On that bombshell, it's time to end the show. Thanks, Daniel, for enlightening us in ways which you have done.
I don't know who that is, but I never want to know now.
No, that's 2 of us out of being booked for any further panel shows in the future. Yeah. Right, so with that in mind, that is it. That is the end of the show. And random as fuck as always. God, I love it that way, though. But before we go, anything to plug, even if it is just your socials. So, Emma, we'll come to you first. Anything to plug?
I'm Captain Twitchy on Twitter. Next weekend on Saturday, I'm doing the Sounds Proper comedy showcase that I think you can find on Facebook. And on Sunday, I'm doing Below the Belt with Benny Shakes. I'd also like to plug my friend Sam's podcast. He does an excellent panel show called Inform, Educate and Entertain that's available on all good podcast outlets and the bad ones too.
Excellent. Ishi, anything to plug?
So follow me on Insta or Facebook or Twitter at Ishi2Funny. I usually post on there what I'm up to. I've got a gig coming up for Late Stage Comedy on the 4th of May. And lots of stuff at the RAM Festival. So just follow me on the socials and I'll post it on there. Oh, and if you're in Brighton, I'll be at Brighton Fringe. So come see me. Yeah.
Oh, I'll see you.
Yes. KD.
Okay, yeah. KD Comedy Inc. Please either follow or subscribe, depending on if you're on YouTube or Facebook. I'll have a new episode of the Kildom Comedy podcast that I do with Nathan Parrish, where we look at true crime, conspiracies, or any random interesting stuff that's happened. We're doing the Dolphin Whisperer and the death of Princess Diana. That'll be all fully out by Monday. It would have been out by Friday, but it's been a weekend, basically. It's been a lot going on.
It officially would have been too soon then, but now this week's fine.
Yeah, it was too soon then, but now we're good. We're good now. And also then, not this Wednesday after Katie's comedian quiz, I'm going to be going back to every 2 weeks now, just so I can sort other things out. And then, just that.
Great. I think I'm permanently banned from that now. Alan Lear answered along with the vague film plots and got everyone right by text messages. Wow. And he's also said, I've got something to plug Jordan Stokes' mum. That's very nice. From the front room of Tony Slattery, Erica Lear puts, Tony Slattery at Halifax Victoria Theatre, June the 5th. Tickets on sale now. Sounds immense. I shall, I shall see you there, if not before, Tony. I'm at Brighton Fringe as well, 20th and 21st of June. So my solo stand-up show on the day when all restrictions are lifted. What could possibly go wrong? With that in mind, thanks very much again to all of my guests, Darren Archer, Emma Crossan, Katie Hinking and Ishi Khan. I will probably never work again after tonight. But with that in mind, until the next time. Oh, that's what we've got a whole show, we've got a whole episode without playing Graham Whistler.
Oh, what to do?
Can't go an episode without playing that.
What was that?
My new running joke. It's called Out of Context Graham Whistle.
Oh, what to do?
And on that, it's time to end. Until next week, stay on.